everybody.
Hello.
We're Pisces to Aquarius, as you know, by being on our channel. We just wanted to do a quick opening to apologize for last month. We were a little caught up in... For June, right. We were a little caught up in the throes of our own worlds and weren't able to coordinate anything. As you can see, we're currently doing a another long distance shoot.
Yes.
So
making it work.
Yeah. Making it work. And we will hopefully not, like, that won't be as an issue going forward, but a lot of things were going on in our own worlds. Some good, some bad.
And now we're in Cancer and we're back home. So we are getting it together. The readings are really good this month. They're kind of short and sweet, but they're good.
They are. Yeah.
And
so
happy summer.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Happy summer.
And we'll catch you in
and yeah. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Bye.
See you there.
Sorry about the police sirens. I know it's so
loud. They're like, stick them up. You didn't do it last month. They're like, ah.
Hi, Sagittarius.
Hello.
All right, let's get this. Welcome to your July 2018 reading. This explains why I accidentally started with Cap. I'm sorry, I skipped you in my head. And I was like, welcome to your lie 2008. And I was like, that's a weird thing to say. Because it was a lie. Because it's Sagittarius.
Because it was a lie.
It's a lie.
Nasa is a liar.
All right, let's do a little bit more shuffling. All right. I think that this is, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll find out. I was like, I think this is going to be good. And then I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
Nasa, Sages have had a rough go of it for literally years.
Yeah.
Astrologically. Like, there really hasn't been much of a let up. And is that what I think it is? The Eight of Wands just being attacked, and you're the archer, and you're being like shot like with your own weapon.
Yeah, this didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped, but c'est la vie. I mean, this isn't bad, right? It just it doesn't make a lot of sense, and yet it does. So things are happening really quickly. That's going to lead you to a period where you're like, you know what? I'm going to take a minute for myself. And then that taking a minute for yourself is, for some reason, Sagittarius, going to lead you to go crazy. I don't think that the crazy is necessarily a bad thing, but I also feel like, hey, remember when you go too far out into whack, sometimes things bite you in the back, like in the ass. So it feels like there's a lot of energy happening, right, or that has been happening. Like, a lot of things are happening, good and bad, possibly. Just like a lot. Just it's happening. The kind of thing that's happening so much that you don't have a minute to think about anything. You don't have a minute to dwell on the sadness. You just have to go. And that leads you to be tired. And you're just like, you know what? I'm going to take a minute for myself. And that's where we get the Hermit. I'm taking a minute. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to sit. I'm going to sit alone. I'm going to have a nice book. I'm going to just like reevaluate where things are. But I feel like you don't like living in that energy. I also feel like, I don't know what's happening with you Sages, with you particular Sages, but, you know, sometimes when you live alone in that energy and being by yourself and, like, taking a minute for you, things begin to bubble up, and you're like, oh, I can't handle this, I don't like this. And then I think that's going to cause you to go out and be crazy. So you're going to use that energy here. After letting it boil here. That's what I'm saying.
What's the third card?
Oh, that's Temperance reverse. Sorry.
That's the Sagittarius card. So it's like literally so fucked up.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, I think sometimes you need to throw a little bit of lack of balance in your life, right? Sometimes you're like,
no,
I have been...
Sages have been... Sorry to try to invalidate. Say what you were going to say, because I think you've been very positive in your readings, and I've been loving it. It's just funny at this point, to me. Like, the Sag, like astrologically, there's been nothing in its favor. And
Yeah.
after Saturn went through their sign, which is like one of the hardest planets to deal with, it's retrograding back into their sign right now. It isn't in their sign, but it is gonna go into their sign shortly, and then move back through it. So like after like all is said and done, they're like finally got through that. It's like coming back to be like, nope, screw you. Sorry, that was rude, but like screw you. We're gonna like mess with you again, and then leave you, and then not really help you that long, but just like mess with you for a second and then leave. The only thing that I have to say that's good is that while Jupiter is retrograding in Scorpio and kind of messing with all of us and Scorpios, when it comes into Sagittarius sign, it is their ruling planet. I feel like that's going to be very healing. So I think by November of this year, Sagittarius are finally going to get that break. Like, after years. I mean, years. I really think it. And I've been waiting for that since we started this whole channel.
It's the driving force. It's just waiting for good news for Sagittarius. Just soon.
Yeah. Soon,
and this makes sense, actually.
I don't know.
If Saturn is retrograding into Sag, I think this card makes sense. Because Saturn is that binding planet, right? That's the whole... I'm dealing, whatever, ages, but like Saturn return
Father, teacher, structures, strict.
Right. And so it makes sense that you will then go out and be like, no, I'm going to do something that breaks those bonds. That freaking, I don't want to be contained. Let's go. Crazy energy.
Yeah.
And I think that's
the
what
devil
this
is the Capricorn card, and you see those characters seen in the Lovers shackled, and I see once Jupiter comes and empowers Sag in November and Saturn is no longer in their sign, I do see Sag as being like, and just like...
Right. Well, and I also think that this is going to be like when Saturn returns, there might be that urge to break through. Because I don't think the lack of balance, like I said, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It can be. It can mean that you're going to just be like, I feel crazy right now and I don't like this feeling of craziness. But it can also be, I want to be crazy right now. And I'm going to be crazy. The problem is that when people decide to be crazy, that's when bad shit happens. Because you do things without worrying about the consequences, thus the lack of balance. Like, I'm just thinking about,
what do you have to say about that? Is that something you need to resist, or are you saying you just need to watch it?
I say watch it. Because, like, look, it's like when you've had a really bad week at work, and so you go out drinking with your coworkers. You can go out drinking and make a really good friend, or you can go out drinking and say something really terrible to your boss and end up fired on Monday. So be careful. But I think
just don't go into that. Oh, you think I'm crazy? Oh, I'll show you crazy.
I'll show you crazy.
That's
right.
It's just never.
Or just be ready to
deal
with those consequences, and know that there are going to be consequences.
If you have to blow off the steam, consequences. Right. True. Not just like. Yeah,
not just like little things, not just like, oh man, I went up and sang karaoke and now everyone thinks that I'm the singer. No, it's going to be like really big ones. It's going to be, I think whatever this is, this lack of balance that is coming your way is going to be, I think it's going to be the thing that sets you up for the next couple of months. It's going to be the thing that it's that whole death card kind of a thing that I'm thinking of right now, where it's like, or the tower, where it's like, oh, something's coming crumbling down, but that's going to leave you for the opportunity for rebirth. So, like, I think that's
clear the land so you can build a new foundation, a stronger foundation, something that'll actually stick up. So when the next tower moment comes in, it won't crumble to the ground. You'll actually be defended.
Exactly. That's what I'm feeling like this Temperance reverse card is setting up. It's setting up a tower kind of moment. But is that going to be a bad thing or a good thing, right? What is it that you're going to go a little bit crazy on? And you can resist the urge if you want. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean here, Sages, but like I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can fight the urge to go a little bit crazy. Because I think that so many things have happened so quickly that you're just like, I can't sit here. I can't just sit here and stew, which is what you're doing right now, which is what you need to do right now, because so many things happen so quickly. You need to sit in it and just like breathe. But I think that that's going to lead you to this, like, I can't. Like, you're a tea kettle that's about to explode.
As someone who's feeling that a bit, I don't think I can wait until August. Can you pull maybe a card or something to
Sure.
like navigate? Okay, so if you're gonna, how can we? Do you need to just let it boil and steam and then pour it out, or do you just need to let it like ring and whistle, or is there a way to mitigate any losses, or you know, is it something that can be let out slow and steady starting now so there is no explosion, or is it just wait for the explosion because actually it's gonna cause a great thing in your life? You know, there's just so many ways that one can go crazy. How can you effectively go crazy?
All right, so I pulled 3 cards. Let me see if I can get that.
Oh, sweet.
Just because I wanted an expansion.
Again, these
and we've got
people in thrones and
we've got 3 suits symbolized here, and we have 3 positions of the monarchy, right? We have the Knave of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Cups reverse. So I think there's a new thought.
That's all the Leo shit.
Which is, it's the future, it's August, which if there's a lot of Leo in August, I mean, that makes sense, right? So let me see what the Knave of Swords is, and then I can... Yeah, okay, so restlessness, right? It's exactly what I was saying. You're feeling like it's not, things aren't happening. And then you have this nurturing element, but it's all, I think, kind of overweighed by this unhappiness here. I don't think it's giving you an answer, I'm sorry.
No, it's not, but it does clarify it, I think.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
It's a restless energy. It's taking your hermit moment, Mars retrograde, licking your wounds, but like moving forward. I mean, it's a fire sign. It's a later in the zodiac wheel sign. It's broad. So it's going to be fiery, broad strokes coming out of a time. So I feel like maybe it's not even just hermiting and regrounding and going back to mountain. It could be a coiling of energy, and then it springs out.
Yeah.
You know, when you're the archer. It's the drawback before the ping, you know.
That's what I'm seeing. I don't think that this breakout, I don't think it's going to necessarily be great, because I don't think being in a lack of balance is great. But I don't see it being that the world is in a lack of balance. I think it's you. And I feel like it might be, because it's Hermit 2 Temperance reverse, it might be you acting out. But sometimes you need to act out. And that's what I'm seeing here. Because we have restless energy, we have practicality, comfort, nurturing, and then we have unhappiness. That restless energy and unhappiness is leading to this, but I think she is going to be the dominant force to making sure that you don't go too crazy. Is that she's always going to be there being like, it's going to be okay, I'm going to take care of our material world, while your mind and your heart go fucking crazy.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I see that very much so.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, see you in August.
Yeah, see you in August. We'll see how that turns out. All right. Bye.
Later.
Woo. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. And I think we'll do our best to get, one of these guys, click to go to the go to last month's, go to some other signs, etc. We'll put a playlist up that has all the the videos.
Put up all of that. Please feel free to like and comment. I think comment would be really great.
Super helpful.
If at all possible, just because I want to know if we're vibing, frankly.
Yeah.
So, give us the 411.
And if anyone wants to talk about what went on in June, please do. And we will catch you in August.
Yeah.
Unless Nate says something to add.
All right.
Cool. See you then.